Hi everyone, happy Sunday. My grandson and I went walkabout yesterday. We made a tour of hardware stores, then went to a toy store to buy gifts for my Canadian granddaughter who turned 5 on the 11th of April. But because her mom will be in South Africa in a week's time, I decided to combine birthday gifts and courier them to Pretoria where she will be staying. Cheaper and faster and all my April birthday gifts in one box. My daughter on the 7th, my granddaughter on the 12th, and my mother on the 25th. Well, I guess they will be having Christmas in May. Anyway, let's get on with all things royal and not so royal. Now, where shall we start? I see the King will be back doing certain public duties as from next week, and I'm very glad for that. The Queen always said, we have to be seen to be believed. In the case of Charles, I also think it will be good for his mental health to stay busy and interact with people. As far as his actual health is concerned, I'm getting conflicting reports from London. Some say he is responding very well to treatment. He is as healthy as he can be under the circumstances, and he is regaining his energy. Others are saying that the prognosis is not good and he is returning while he still can. Well, I don't know who or what to believe. One thing I have now repeatedly noticed, but at first thought it was just the light in which the photographs were taken, is the blue tinge to Charles's face, particularly along the cheekbones and a little in the lips. By the third or fourth picture taken at different times, I asked a friend who is a nurse, and she said it is cyanosis. Cyanosis is something which happens when there's not enough oxygen in your blood or you have poor blood circulation. But there is one other thing which can cause it, and that is certain medications. Medications used for ventricular and atrial arrhythmia, and medications containing a high concentration of certain metals may also cause this bluish tinge or what looks like bruising in places where you do not normally bruise yourself, like your face. So, in my humble non-medical opinion, I do not think the King is 100% recovered, but I do think that the decision for him to return to work has more to do with his mental health than his physical health. I made some careful and hopefully very respectable inquiries about Catherine's health, but nothing. Zip, nada, not even just, oh, she's doing well, or responding as expected. One of those up in the air general responses. Absolutely nothing. Just one don't know after the other. Only one person out of the usual crowd had any kind of response, which was also nothing more than mere speculation. She said she heard that Catherine is dealing with correspondence and matters pertaining to her patronages almost daily for a few hours, and that she spends time with the children in the afternoon and evenings, but that there is absolutely no talk about her returning to any kind of public duty anytime soon. Her condition is indeed serious, and no one is prepared to venture any kind of guesses or speculation at all. And I say good. I'm glad that people seem to have finally learned their lesson. But at the same time, and only because I really, really care, I would also really like to know how she's doing. Anyway, goodness gracious. And then there's Harry with his new haircut and medals, and honestly, I don't know whether I should laugh or cry or be angry. What an idiot. And what idiots are those who keep inviting him to these quasi-military events? I'm saying quasi-military because apparently the award he presented was not organized by the military itself, but by the Military Times, an independent news website which focuses on the military community and which honors one outstanding military member for each branch of service each year. Now, Harry and the soldier he presented the medal to, Elizabeth Marks, actually go back a long, long way, all the way back to the 2016 Invictus Games. Elizabeth is an excellent swimmer, and Harry presented her medals to her then, and they were photographed together a few times. But for me, that is not reason enough to have asked Harry to present her medal to her. Elizabeth is indeed everything Harry isn't: strong, courageous, honest, dedicated, loyal, and American. I think Elizabeth looks at Harry now and likely just thinks he's a rich, spoiled ex-royal clown. I honestly cannot believe that the Military Times could not find one, but one worthy, respectful, decent American to present that award. Seriously, I think there are hundreds of Americans with more real medals than Harry. Actually, the fact that Harry had himself recorded wearing his medals is hilarious. Only one of those 4 medals are actually for military service. The others are literally for attending the Queen's Golden Jubilee, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, and the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. I kid you not. As America is not even a Commonwealth country, those medals are worth less in meaning and prestige than the Mickey and Friends medals for the Disney World Marathon. At least you have to run 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers or a half or full marathon to earn those Disney medals. All Harry had to do was turn up. What makes it even funnier is the fact that he dressed up like that while being filmed at home. Yes, he did not even put on that suit to attend the event, but was banished outside and was filming himself on the front veranda of his home. And that brings me to another question. I heard that Meghan is not exactly Mrs. Hygienic, and neither is Harry. So I wonder what kind of chaos their home is in to prevent them from actually filming inside lately. Many people I see are again saying that they do not live in the mansion or Montecito anymore. And no, that is indeed not true. I can't say how often they are there, how much time they spend at their home or together, but I do know that they are still occupying the mansion and are still using Montecito as a base. People who actually live 5 minutes or less from the Harkles said that they are definitely still in and out of the mansion, and they see the usual activity and comings and goings around there. Oh well, guys, I'm going to take my leave from Clown Central for a while, and I hope that all of you are doing exceptionally well today, and I will meet you right back here again tomorrow. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.